Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Wilson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely. Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. This is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's in there at third is the possible winning run. So now 2 men in scoring position. And now a bluff here as he'll just make sure nothing's cooking over there at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Steve Cishek is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Almora has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll be... So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's in there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there, 2 gone. Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this one runs up high, ball one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 56.
1-1 the count now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Javier Baez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So ready for another chance, Jackie Bradley Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. He looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense and a hitter.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he strikes him out to retire the side. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1, he's running. Pitch inside, the throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. The 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Devers is there. Makes the play, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Addison Russell, and he could very well get Craig Kimbrell answers the call here as they want their closer in now to try to keep it tied in the bottom of the 11th. Throw goes to third in the dirt. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that...
And the right fielder is there. Here's J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Tapper right back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4. Hit on the ground to short. Russell's got it. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-2 now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Jason Hayward. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Benintendi. 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 6 tries. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Benintendi. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Leading off for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Pedro Strop will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He was a double play victim last time around. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play it. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 down. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hembry, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Kyle Schwarber goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. High in the air and deep to left center field. Oh, and he misses it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So it was a swinging strike 3. Andrew Benintendi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they're going to walk off here with a 6-5 victory. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Mitch Moreland. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious